All praises to the Most High, Al Bashim Yal Shai, Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Salutation, blessings to the hopeful Lekdakim. I wanted to get it into this proof that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is indeed the most unprofitable ruler the world has ever seen. It's evident through his medical malpractice, which is the third leading cause of death in the U.S., all right, which is estimated some at 250,000, but in actuality is in upwards of 500,000, all right, even through a lot of his resources, like the Journal of Patient Safety, over 400,000 deaths in the U.S. every year. Okay, we know this because his so-called medical system is not. It doesn't heal, okay? Or even what the essence of the word to medicate, all right? Let's go into this real quick, because to show you that it's not even a medical system. It's really a system of falsification. Really, if you get into it, of destruction and death, which is what this man is only created for, which is his sole purpose, and he does an excellent job at, okay, killing people, murdering, all right, from medicus, going back to a physician, and we know what really is physicians going back to the Apocrypha. A real physician is one that practices homeopathy, okay, which is basically just fucking natural remedies, man, okay, which is what the Most High gave us for healing. It says medical is relating to the science of medicine or to the treatment of illness and injuries. Even that's off, okay, because we're going to go into the differences between natural healing and his modern medicine, otherwise known as Western medicine, and anything coming from this place and this hemisphere is going to be fucking wicked, and it's going to be New Age, right? We're supposed to be following the old paths, see? But everything this man touches, fucking, he has the reverse Midas touch, okay? He destroys the shit. It says, relating to conditions requiring medical but not surgical treatment. Let's get into the etymology real quick. Medical going into practitioner of medicine. So I guess this is his new fucking name for it, because we never called it medicine, but it does go in from Latin medicus, and it says physician, okay, healing or medicinal. So if anything is healing or medicinal, it's natural, all right? It's supposed to be. Let's get this. Where is it? When you go into homeopathy, which is natural healing, okay, otherwise known as holistic, against allopathy, which is the modern medicine, okay, and it's used, and when you go into it, what it uses is it pretty much treats an illness. It treats only the symptoms and doesn't get to the core of the shit, but it treats the symptoms. It just masks the symptoms. That's all it's about. But what is it? Through the uses of it says, through, let's get it, through surgeries, through medication, which is prescription fucking pharmaceutical drugs, right? And what else? You know? Oh yeah, fucking radiation. Okay, and what this whole medical system was spurring from, it came from what was that shit called? Bloodletting, I believe, was one of the shit they used to do. See, treatment of a disease by conventional means with drugs. See, having the opposite effects to the symptoms. And this is reminiscent of that new show they have, the fucking painkillers, with this whole opioid epidemic that is fucking erupted in the past several decades, when this man was pushing those pharmaceuticals, man. Okay, namely OxyContin and all that other shit. You know. Slovakia. Let's see. Here it goes. Here it comes. It's stirring from this one. Heroic medicine is where it stems from. See, and heroic medicine was rigorous treatment of bloodletting, purging, and sweating to shock the body back to health after an illness caused by the humoral imbalance. Okay. So this man, he can't do anything unless it's destructive. Okay. So it's through, and let me see if when I look this up to see the different practices that they have. Allopathic uses of drugs, surgery, and radiation. Let's see. Allopathic medicine refers to a system in which medical doctors and other healthcare professionals, such as nurses, pharmacists, and therapists, treat symptoms, and diseases using drugs, radiation, or surgery. Also called biomedicine, conventional medicine, mainstream medicine, orthodox medicine, and Western medicine. Okay. So we know this to be an extremely destructive system, okay? It takes out a lot of people. It's the third leading cause of death, man. Let's see. It said, here it is. Based on the study, it says at least 250,000 Americans die each year due to some sort of medical error. But depending on what is considered a medical mistake, that number could be as high as 440,000. Okay, so it's to the point where you can't even quantify how high the number is because of that classification of it being a death caused by them or not. Okay. So, and you already know that it's probably extremely higher because you always fudge down on the numbers, especially when according to the death toll that is at the hands of their pretty much metaphorical golden child, which is this medical system, man, which brings them in fucking trillions, really, over the decades. over, of course, the last fucking century, okay, since they converted a lot of this shit over. Slovakia, I'll do another segment when I pull up that the literature on that again about basically the elites when they got the fucking stranglehold on the medical system, pushing these fucking petroleum-based drugs and shit, pharmaceuticals and all that. All right, and then of course that trickling it down into the whole Food and Drug Administration and what was your recommended diet, right? Fucking poison on top of poison. All right, so this motherfucker Esau Edom indeed is the chief unprofitable ruler that's ever had a seat, had a crack at the throne. All right, that's why this man's gonna get taken out so fucking violently. It's a lesson to the nations and to the world, to the universe. All right, this is in Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value. Okay, and through the Spirit, this was inspired from a fucking long-time childhood family friend who had a DNR, a do not resuscitate. Okay, and his bird brain fucking wife went against the DNR to keep him alive. Okay, and brought this nigga back from death. Okay, this just went down, and fucking, she's over there tweeting and sending out these posts with him, with him and the doctor, the surgeon or whatever, because he got some shit done, heart surgery, right? Bring his ass back from the brink, and fucking sending the posts out with the goddamn Edomite surgeon talking about our lifesaver, Dr. So-and-so, right? We love our lifesaver, all right? When the scriptures tell us, and it is indicative through this man's track record that he does more harm than he does good, okay? They're all physicians of no value, as it says in the scriptures. And we know this man is the primary forger of lies. Okay, he could be doing all kind of other kind of shit like they do up under the hood, like those fucking shiesty mechanics or whatever, those motherfucking those rip-off fucking car dealerships and whatever. They had that long time bad rap record for going in to so-called fix some shit and fucking up something else. Right? There's no telling what they can do up under the hood, so to speak. Right? And what they do. All right? Not to mention about the true purpose and what pharmaceuticals are. Right? We got to finish that off, that comparison. Slovakia. So homeopathy, which is that holistic natural remedies approach to disease and illness, says mostly show permanent results. Okay, when implementing these different systems of healing. Slovakia, one of healing, the other of fucking masking. It says the counterpart to that for allopathy is provides a partial and quick relief from a disease which may not be permanent. Okay, it says generally takes homeopathy. We'll just read them all the way down. Generally takes time to show results as it focuses on hitting the root cause of the disease. Okay, it might take some time, but it fucking eliminates the shit. It says stimulates the immune system, which helps in healing the patient naturally, and it's non-toxic and doesn't have any side effects. All right, there's allopathy. It says results might show very quickly as it immediately suppresses the symptoms of a disease. Okay, so it's just about suppression. It's not about healing. And that's why it's dangerous, because that comes with litany of side effects. It says may affect the immune system adversely, and then most of the medicines are associated with some side effects. All right, not to mention when they fucking when they cut into you, which is fucking staunchly and very gravely forbidden against in the scriptures. All right. So these are physicians of no value, forgers of lies. What is a fabricator? A falsifier. Okay, which is what a doctor is. To get your doctorate, and then, they have the Hippocratic oath, which they say on the surface they have the requirement and obligation to provide all and any medical treatment available and necessary to help somebody, who's fucking, who's in need of healing. See, and they break that right off rip. But that's just on the surface. When the underlying, the actual, the substance of that, is a pact with Shaitan, when you really go into it, because it's like an allegiance. It's a declaration of your allegiance to the other gods. Let's pull it up to other fucking Greek and Roman deities. All right, straight up. Let's see. See, it goes back to Greek medicine. See, it says, I swear by Apollo the physician and Asclepius and Hygeia and Panakia and all the gods and goddesses. See, what kind of fucking swear and pact and an oath is that? All right, so that's fucking that's extremely wicked, right there. And then you have our people that go and put their entire stock into these people, liken unto worshiping them. Okay, like a lot of Jake. That's not just this whole over here. Fucking the wife of a longtime childhood friend, family friend, right? Man, in his mid 70s. He's got the jab under fucking pressure from the wife, of course. Okay, so he's already out of there. But just to give you an example of how our people worship these fucking these falsifiers, okay, as a whole. So it says right here, Genesis 27:40, and by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Okay, so when you go into this sword, it goes into a cutting instrument. And it basically means to bring to a ruin or destruction, like to inflict harm, of course. All right, and it goes into the different cutting instruments, likened into knives, daggers, swords, right? But one of Esau Edom's methods that he uses widely in the medical system is he does that nip tuck, all right? He cuts into the motherfuckers. He uses the scalpel, all right, and different blades, and up to the these motherfucking lasers, okay? He uses lasers to cut into you. He has these different devices that will go in and perform surgeries and shit like that. All right, and these have fucking scores of years going into that laparoscopy and all that. You see? So this man, even going into him cutting into the people, okay, into his so-called patients, people who are in need of fucking of healing, right? Which is the worst people to prey upon. Which really, that's what that thing is supposed to be about, to do no harm. But it's really a fucking a guise for allegiance to Satan, okay? Which is why you have this mouth. The brothers didn't coin this shit. These shits are fucking death shacks for nothing, okay? And how they have fucking that underground morgue and all that shit. All right, it's extremely wicked. This devil, this system he set up, that Western fucking modern medicine. Okay, and then when you go into what he's doing now with that, with the children, and how one of his biggest booming new medical practices are gender fucking the hardware replacements. Okay, so you can swap out, so a man or a woman can go in and get their hardware swapped out. Okay, that is like has boomed. They said like 500%, meaning if there was like say 100, say if there was 10,000 cases a year, now it's 50,000, just to show you that type of growth, exponential growth of these operations and the demand for them. Okay, it's extremely wicked, and how that's a very lucrative medical practice to get into right now. All right, so this devil is gonna have to get fucking he's gonna have to get just grabbed by the neck, like the goddamn child that he is running amok down here. All right, and fucking yanked down off of that hill, off of this this high horse that he's on. Right, as it says in the scriptures, servants among horses. He's gonna get taken off of the throne. All the analogies, all right, for his fucking regime to be destroyed. Okay, and then he's going into captivity, and then extermination. So the devil only has a few more things to accomplish before his services are rendered obsolete. Okay? His sole purpose to destroy the earth. Okay? Take peace from the earth. To be that sword. Okay? The wicked for the day of evil. Alright, we know he has a few more things to accomplish until he would be removed. Okay? This is Revelation 11 and 18. The nations were angry, and thy wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou should give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Okay? When you go into it, Esau Edom sole purpose was to destroy the earth. Okay? Take peace from the earth. Alright? And it's indeed what he's done. And very heavily through this fucking medical system, man. Medical malpractice. Do you realize the jab was medical malpractice? Alright? And then he put out a whole fucking campaign to list anything against his system to be medical misinformation. Alright? Anything that is of true healing. Alright? Because this is the true man of destruction. Alright? So with that, all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Rakak Kadash.